Libra, welcome to your weekly read. Yes, I went to the pool today because they're getting ready to close for summer. Oh, it makes me so sad. So, yeah, I'm still in my pajamas because I'm waiting for the shower. So, I figured let's do your weekly reading while I have time. Got some Chinese tonight, so I'm going to open my fortune cookie with you all. That we're going to read this fortune together. This will be like our little weekly fortune cookie. Just for this week, you know. I might not have one for next week. Okay. Oh, I thought that was the it says don't miss out on your chance to win big. I thought that was the fortune. But that's the lucky numbers, which I will share with you all as well. Oh, snap! You will be lucky in your travels. So, anybody traveling soon? You will be lucky in your travels, my friend. And your lucky numbers are 40, 33, 50, 24, 51, 7. Okay? It's all about the Benjamins, baby. 24, 35, 48. Libra, man, the attacks are so real. 144 on the clock. Shout out to the chosen. Shout out to the light workers. The attacks on this channel are definitely real. I just had somebody comment that they were accidentally unsubscribed, that they didn't do that, and they wondered if I could do that. And I said, nope, that's not even a capability on my end to unsubscribe somebody from the channel. That's all. You can only do that yourself. Whoever you subscribe and unsubscribe to, that can only be done by you. So if you were accidentally unsubscribed, I'm taking that as some crap, you know? It's like, I don't know, Libra land, most hated, let's go, whatever. What's new, you know? What's new? The fairy oracle. Let's get messages from the fairy before we get into the tarot, because I'm being pulled to this deck. Number one, most hated. Let's go. Whatever. And the beat goes on, just like my love everlasting. And the beat goes on. 3 minutes, 3 seconds, 0303 on the clock. On and on, do you ever wonder? 313. What's the next lyric? Isn't it something about somebody winning and then somebody got to lose? Libra land, you belong to the winning team. These losers that keep trying to come up against us are going to fall. Yes, let's go. This is one of my favorite cards. Stardust, baby. You're made of stardust. They can't stand it. You're a star. 35. Let's go. Premonition. Galactic communications, beginnings and endings. And look at that. She's got her gargoyle right beside her. You're so protected. That goes without saying, but I'm just saying. You have so many spiritual protectors. So many. I heard all shapes and sizes. You have so many spiritual protectors of so many different beings. 35. Stardust. This beautiful fairy seems somewhat unsettled. She is listening, waiting, reaching out to the galactic web to try and put together pieces of the information she is receiving. For she has experienced a premonition. But as these things go for us all, we are never entirely certain of what will happen and when. Ooh, I just got chills. Okay, so some of you all will be receiving a premonition this week, Libra. Only that something will happen, and soon. Okay, more chills. And so she reaches out to what we humans have called the heavens. She looks to the cycles beyond those of this earth and wonders if we are all in the process of major change. A change so profound we have not yet found the words to describe it. Now I'm getting excited. First I was a little scared, but now I'm getting excited. She understands that the premonition she has is about cycles that reflect those on each, but she is unsure what to make of what she is feeling and sensing. Mixed vibes, mixed feelings. So she looks to the night skies at a time when there is peace, stillness, and quiet, and gazes up above at the life forms, the planets and the stars, their galaxies, and knows she has lived beyond this dimension, and that what might be reaching her is significant, far beyond her life, magical as it is. As she gazes up, there are baby stars. There is stardust, which is sent out by the dying stars and breathed in by the nebula and used to form their new star selves. And she knows that she has been on these stars and that her feelings are from a place beyond this time and place. That makes me emotional. And yet they have great meaning for her now. For this is a true premonition. It's not an empathic moment where she feels the strange feelings and sensations of another. No. She has had a postcard from the future and from a place far beyond her home. And so she waits, as all of us with these experiences must. And she knows that while her premonition is as ephemeral, as light as stardust, she knows too that it is powerful and will create ripples throughout all time and all places. This card can signify a return to source, a sense of needing to rewrite the soul contract. Oh, this is so crazy. I just completely cleansed out a karmic energy that I thought I thought for sure we had a soul contract in this life, because we had communicated off and on since like 2010. So a 14-year cycle. I never met this person in real life. We only knew each other online. I'll just be real. They finally revealed their true selves, which I had a feeling about for so long, for so many years. And then the truth was shown to me, because I've been asking lately for the Most High to show me the truth, my ancestors to come through and just show me the truth. And they exposed themselves, and I called them out on it. And not to get too specific, the only reason I called them out on it, it wasn't anything to do with loyalty or anything to do with like me feeling. It had nothing to do with my feelings. Like at that point, I was like, bleh, bleh, bleh. From what I saw and found out, it was like I couldn't have been more turned off. Okay. So it had nothing to do with any other relationship or female. It had to do with I'll just say, innocent, okay? Innocence. So, and then when I called them out on it, I'm like, what is wrong with you? You know, like, you work with, again, I can't say, but if you know what I'm trying to say here. You work around the innocent ones. And yet you make some type of joke about somebody in a celebrity from Chicago, a famous singer who's locked up for being gross. And his last name starts with a K, and his first name starts with an R. And I was like, wait, what? Everything was confirmed, Libra. I just closed out a 14-year cycle. Blocked forever. 11/11. That's so crazy. It was 11/11 when I blocked that person, because I was hitting the block and I look up at the clock, bars, and it was 11/11, and I'm like, oh wow, I really thought this person was like, we had some type of soul contract, eventually we were going to meet or whatever. No, boo. Shout out to that restaurant. There could be something about Nobu significant. But anyways, no, that's done. So be brave is what I'm trying to say. Libra, karmic cycles are closing now, because what's coming for us all in the future, you need to know who to trust and who you can't, because there will be no time for wavering back and forth. Nope, not in this future. There's no time for that. We need to know who's on our side, 12/12, and who is not. So changing and moving into a new stage of life. In order to make sense of these feelings, you may need to be alone to work something out, receiving messages clearly and strongly, but hesitant to act on them. Waiting patiently for more information. There has to be more than just one sign. It was that person telling on themselves that was like the nail in the coffin, so to say, metaphorically. But for years, I had been catching things, but it was all under the radar. It could all be swept under the rug. It could all be categorized as me just subconsciously overthinking it, right? No. My intuition was on point the entire time. So, follow your intuition, Libra. Seeking connection in the night sky. When we see other constellations and galaxies, and understanding your own stardust, self, and origins. Thinking a great deal about off-Earth matters, about life in the universe, and wondering whether there are galactic beings connecting with you. Visions and dreams of these beings and off-world communities and civilizations. Light being connections, ascended master connections. Clues as to what will happen, but lacking that absolute clarity, means you are feeling you must pin it down to follow your instinct. You're going to be shown a premonition or something just clear as day, like something that can no longer be denied. It's clear as day. It's like spirit is like this big, I'm seeing like 911 in my mind, like a sign. That's so crazy. I used to work, my last gig, not my career at the hospital, but when I left there, I had a few gigs, trying to make it on my own. But then I had a job at a gambling room, okay, in 2021. And I wanted to leave. I was ready to leave. I had started Libraland, but I wasn't sure if, it was going to take off or what. But I kept getting the angel number 911. And I'm having a little Dr. Pepper. And, because I've drank a lot of water today, so I thought I would be like having a treat for dinner, Dr. Pepper. But then my kidney starts to hurt a little bit as soon as I start to drink it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, seriously? Like, look in the cup. Like, it's full. I've had that much Dr. Pepper, and my kidney starts to bother me. I'm like, good grief. Whatever. Anyways, Libra, a lot of side conversations happening about you right now. I keep getting sidetracked. There's so much chatter. There's so many people in your energy or trying to be in your energy this week. Just protect yourself. And like this card said, you may want to go a little hermit mode. You may want to be alone to process things that have arisen recently, like my situation, or I'm done processing it. I released it. It's like, I just heard forbidden. It's gone for good. Like, and there will be no chances in the next life. It's done. The cord has been completely pulled out and severed in pieces. And maybe that's what some of you all need to do too, okay? Stop letting people play with you. If you do. Stop letting people play with us, Libra. Those days are done, you know? Those days are real done. Let's see what light beings are around you, and then we'll get into the tarot. Light beings. What light beings, galactic beings, are around Libra at this time and have a message for Libra? The Syrians be. Oh my gosh, I was just mermaiding it up in the waters. Look, I mean, I just heard Yemaya. But I was just mermaiding it up. So you have the Syrians be. This is all about growing up, taking responsibility and lessons learned. Look at the beautiful dolphin. So we've got the gargoyle and the dolphin thus far as your spirit animals this week, Libra. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Ooh, again, messages. Look, crop circles with the orbs. And it says messages, signs, curiosity. You're gonna get a sign. I saw the sign. Okay? And it opened up my eyes. I saw the sign. No one's gonna drag you up. Ooh, that was... No one's gonna drag you up, put you into the life where you belong. The life where you belong. Oh, oh, oh. Dum, dum. Yes. I saw the sign and it opened up my eyes. I saw I'm happy now living without you. Oh, and don't let narcissists say you're crazy. I mean, they can say all they want, but that's also something real that happens. Like, once you call people out on their ish, if it's real, you know, like if you're telling the truth, they're going to call you crazy, just to let you know. But that's a narcissist. The person was a narcissist. I knew this for so long. But again, I felt this draw, this pull, this attraction. I'm like, well, what is this? Karmic. Syrians be. 19. Someone could be 19. This is about sink or swim. Having to face facts, growing up, adolescent, responsibilities. being preoccupied, integrations, lessons, other commitments, entertainment, training, apprentice. With that star energy, I really feel like somebody wants to bring you into the entertainment business, Libra. It also says bisexual. Some suggest that certain renegade serious BETs may have sold out and are responsible, I'm not supposed to talk, okay, I'm not saying all this. Whoa, okay, this is weird. What are the odds? It says, man, Montauk, okay, and Philadelphia. Montauk, I believe, is somewhere in upstate New York. Maybe around like the Hamptons, somewhere in that area, I believe. And we all know Philadelphia. But you guys just don't know how one of those locations resonates so much. That's confirmation for me. That's confirmation. All right, let's get into the tarot, Libra. I just feel so positive and so free. Regardless of all the enemies. I just pulled the deck out, and here we have the Five of Wands at the bottom. Regardless of this attacks and people just being mean for no reason, being weird, I'm not accepting any weird behavior anymore. I'm going to call it as I see it. And if you don't like it, leave. You know? I'm not talking about you guys, Libra. I mean, unless there's a hater watching, then yeah, I'm talking to you. But seriously, like, we have fully stepped into the age of Aquarius, the awakening, the exposure, all of that. It's happening now. That's also why I feel I have been attacked and my channel have been attacked so hard. Because my guides are the truth. And all I speak is the truth. No BS. Yeah. You have communication coming in from a spirit guide. Judgment has been made. There was a judgment call that was made against another, and it's put them, or possibly them and their significant other, or whoever they partnered up with, their homegirl, their homeboy, whatever. They're out in the cold. They're going to be fired, or they're going to be broke because of the deception. Yeah, you may hear about this also with the Eight of Wands. You may hear about this person being let go or fired from their job because of the inappropriate behavior that was finally called out, that was occurring for many years. Judgment. It's like enough is enough. Judgment is even a step above justice. Judgment is like the final, you know, when the judge throws down the gavel. This is that. This isn't even, we're going to, you know, there's court involved, whether it's spiritual or physical, and we're going to hear both sides. No. Not when judgment comes out. That's justice sometimes. When judgment is here, the decision has been made. They did not pass the test. You did, though. You passed the test, Libra, with flying colors. Literally, the Eight of Wands is flying. Too bad, too sad is what I just heard. There's a King of Pentacles. This could be a wealthy masculine or why did I want to say Cancer? Or a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo masculine. But I feel like this is the person that is interested in maybe bringing some of you into the entertainment industry. Or, if that's not it, this King of Pentacles is losing their status. Oh, quite possibly that could be the case. The Five of Cups behind the King of Pentacles. With the Queen of Swords. You stood in your power. You spoke your truth. You took your place upon the throne. You didn't even have to get loud. You didn't even have to be disrespectful. You didn't have to be a smartass. You just were so calm and you just told the truth and you called them out on it. And then what can they say? Not much. It's over. You think your rebuttal was even like considered? You effed up. Not you, Libra. This person could be this King of Pentacles energy. They seriously messed up. And they know it with the Five of Cups. You're calling them out this week, or you just did, like me. And look at that, the white dress again. Shout out to my members, because I did a members only video this morning. And there she is in her white dress. Yeah, shout out to Dejlo. Wear all white when I'm feeling godly. But, what is her name? Tia Corinne? I'm not totally for sure, but she sings in a song recently that stood out to me. She says, "Ain't no beating me, I'm blessed in white." There's no beating you, Libra. You're blessed. White also stands for the initiate. Some of you are being initiated into a new lifestyle. Into a new life. Beginnings and endings. What else does Libra have to look forward to this week? Spirit, thank you so much. A message. Page of Wands. An important message. A message that must be delivered. About you being on stage. Six of Wands. A message of victory, success, recognition. Something about the color red could be significant. They're both wearing red. But it's a very wands. Most wands cards are in red or have red in them. That fiery energy. Let's go, Libra. Okay. You know what I see for your future? You know what Spirit sees for your future? In the High Priestess. You know what she sees? In the cards. She's giving a reading. The Ten of Cups. The High Priestess sees your future as the Ten of Cups. Not to say there won't be challenges, not to say there won't be tests. As long as you continue to do the right thing and be a good person, you will continue to pass with flying colors. It's really not that hard to be a good person, and I know you guys feel me. It's really not that hard. And there's no excuse Oh, I was hurt. Somebody hurt me, you know. Let me not say it like that. That's so wrong. I just don't have empathy for narcissists because empaths and narcissists, both of us experienced traumatic childhoods. Both of us most likely experienced some type of abuse, okay? So if I can experience that during my childhood and come out of it as an empath, but others come out of it as a narcissist. So I'm supposed to feel bad for you because you chose to continue the cycle of abuse or whatever. I'm supposed to feel bad for you because you refuse to do any type of healing work? And you think this life is just purely physical gratification? That's gross. You know what I just heard? They will never move on to another galaxy, to another planet, to another life, to another dimension. Those type of people will keep repeating the same karmic lives over and effing over. What a shame. Most likely Libra tried to help. Most likely Libra tried to show you the error in your ways long before the block button had to be pressed. Most likely. I'm just saying, Libra. You have your happily ever after. Forget about it. Forget about those people. I'm just elated to have another karmic cycle closed. I'm like, yay! Because it leaves my energy to prosper, you know, to truly find the one for me. It frees up that energy completely. So clearing karmic ties is a big thing. Maybe some of you need to continue to work on if you haven't done so already. But the High Priestess and the Ten of Cups, I mean, your future is bright. It truly is. And look at all the purple. The first card you received to the last card you received, Libra. Every reading here begins and ends on the same note. And I say that to you guys every time. And I can't do these things on purpose. I hope you hear the trains. I don't know if you can or not, but the train horn confirmation just came through. Your spiritual royalty, okay? Purple is symbolic of spiritual royalty, divine lineage. Why did I just hear Inca? Mesopotamia? Oh my gosh, yo. It's 9:11 on the clock. What? What? It's 911. So anyways, did I even finish that story? Because I've been all over the place. I woke up the morning I quit that job at that gambling place because I had just awakened from a dream where whatever, my guides, whoever, flashed 911. Like a LED light up 911. It was a sign. And it was like 911, 911, 911, 911. I'm like, I'm not going into work anymore there. I'm done. And I called and I'm like, yeah, I don't feel good, which I didn't. I was like, I deal with health issues off and on. Obviously, as you guys can tell, I have lost hella weight the past 5 months, and this is all non-intentional. This was from chronic stress, okay? If you look back on the videos, my weight bounces from the past 3 years. Oh, we just celebrated Libraland's birthday, August 21st, you guys. I know. It came and it went so fast, and I've been so busy, I wasn't able to do anything special for it. But can you believe it? Libraland is 3 years old. we're we're toddlers. No. We're 3 years old, Libra. Libraland is 3 years old as of August 21st. Because I created Libraland August 21st, 2021. I'm so blessed by you all. Listen, we just got to keep persevering and pushing through, okay? Don't let the ops, don't let the haters affect you. I want to read the High Priestess in this deck. I hardly ever read out of this deck. The High Priestess is the embodiment of mystery. Like the ancient oracles, she has the gift of prophecy, premonition, and prophecy. I have more chills. She can see into the next world and into the future. She makes an excellent teacher and guide into the world of spiritual enlightenment. The High Priestess is associated with the moon, a symbol of intuition, guidance, and the cyclical nature of life. The moon, which reflects the light of the sun, symbolizes reflection on a spiritual and a philosophical level. The drapes are reminiscent of the twin pillars of mercy and severity. Light and darkness, spirit and matter, destruction and creation. They are two shades of dark and light, which also reinforces the theme of polarity and duality. And they're covered with images of palms and pomegranates, which are symbols of the male and female fertility. The violet color of the High Priestess's tablecloth symbolizes psychic ability. Oh, she's in white too, I'm just noticing. Oh, she's in white too. The High Priestess has mastered several forms of divination, including crystal balls for scrying. Look what I have sitting out to do another reading. I'm not going to get to it until tomorrow, but it's waiting on my table. We're going to do a whole reading on it, and I'm going to actually get out my crystal ball and scry. So stay tuned for that. It'll be a good, different reading. I'm excited for it. This card came out when I was trying to put the deck away earlier because I used it for the members read this morning. And yeah, so there you go. Boom. You all could be asked to scry, including crystal balls for scrying and reflection by moonlight. The palmistry hand is a reminder that while divination may offer insights into the future, we each hold our destiny in our own hands. See, that's another thing. I can only give suggestions, you know. When I'm reading for people in personal readings, by the way, I'm so honored, and I want to thank everybody that has booked with me. It has been an honor to read for you guys. I'm now fully booked up. At this time, there's no more availability. I'm hoping to have more availability soon, but I don't know when. So, but back to that, sometimes people may assume that I can tell them exactly what to do or exactly what's going to happen. Time is fluid. And I know that's like been said so many times, but it's true. And like like it just said, you hold the future in your hands. It's all based off of the choices and decisions you make. Somebody can give you ideas, somebody can somebody can tell you, I can tell you what I see in the cards and I can give you suggestions, but ultimately your life is your making and only yours. But what the High Priestess is saying to the Librans I'm reading for, you're on your way to a happier place. I hate to say happily ever after because that's so fairy tale-esque. But let's just say you're on your way to a happier place. Okay, Libra? I love you guys so much. If you enjoyed this weekly reading, make sure to give me a big thumbs up. Did I say the dates? This is going to be, whenever you find it, sure. But for those that want dates, August 26th through September 1st. Can you believe it? September 1st is already here. Oh, and the reason I was afraid I was going to get robbed at that gambling spot, to be completely honest. Because the area that I was working in, and there's just so much crime. I was honestly afraid. So that was another reason I felt like I got that message of 911, 911, 911. So for those of you that are still in could potentially be dangerous jobs, Libra, please be safe. And if you get a message over and over again to leave, look for something else. I promise you, something always comes through as long as you try, right? You put in the effort and you have the faith. Stay balanced, stay blessed, and please stay safe. I love you all so much, and it'll be very interesting to see what premonitions and prophecies we are being revealed. Peace.